in les Saintes Maries de la Mer.
Hey guys, my name is Lindy. I'm an American that's been living in France for the past 5 years. And the other day I was thinking about some of the habits that I've acquired or developed since living in France. So besides the obvious one of speaking French every day, today I'm going to share with you some other habits I've adapted since living in France.
Einem kleinen Ort in der Camargue halten sich in den Sommermonaten bis zu 50.000 Touristen aus.
So greetings are a major part of my everyday. Whenever I enter a shop, I always say bonjour, and whenever you leave, you say merci, au revoir. This is really rude if you don't say that in France, and in the United States, it's just not super common. Also, to faire la bise, to give the two kisses on the cheek, that is very much a part of the French culture. Not as common in the States. You often do it in France with your friends and then friends of friends as well.
Einem kleinen Ort in der Camargue halten sich in den Sommermonaten.
If you're from the US or have ever visited, you know how much a car is a necessity. However, living in France and in Europe in general, walking is the way to go. Everything is super accessible. In the United States, the public transportation just isn't very developed. However, in France, I don't have a car and I'm still able to easily get around the city, do all my grocery shopping and anything I want to do within the town. Public transportation, I can go from all over my town, but even from city to city and even country to country. In the United States, the public transport is not super well developed unless you're in like a bigger city of like Chicago or New York. And even for walking, there's just not a lot of sidewalks to connect you from the downtown to where you might live. That's why having a car in the US is super essential.
50.000 Touristen aus Deutschland und der Schweiz auf.
Christoph Ketterer ist mit seinem auffälligen Auto das Rhonetal heruntergefahren.
Another important one is a slower pace of life. Like a productive day off could be just seeing some friends, going on a nice little walk in nature, reading or practicing a hobby, and then just having a really good meal. There's not this pressure to always be doing something. It can be seen from stores closing on Sundays and often Mondays, to even with apéro, which is like drinks at the end of the day. It's just a moment to be with friends and family over a drink and be present.
Und hat sich dann Ende Juni, Anfangs Juli hier in les Saintes Maries de la Mer aufgehalten. Dieser kleine Ort in der Camargue liegt zwischen Montpellier und Marseille.
Another part of my routine is dressing business casual all the time. The French aesthetic, like again, generalizing, but it's overall just very simplistic, but being put together and looking presentable and nice, and again, very simple. It's also just like a convenience thing. You could go from running some errands to then having last minute plans to get apéro or drinks with some friends. Whenever I go grocery shopping, I make sure to always bring this little guy. It is a reusable, foldable bag. In France, bags aren't just automatically provided to you. They actually cost a couple of cents, and you have to bag your own groceries. So I make sure to bring this little guy, and I'm set. You just unfold it, and you have yourself a reusable bag.
Besonders auffällig dürfte sein Auto gewesen sein. Ein roter DKW 1000S mit weißem Dach. Auf dem Kofferraumdeckel am Heck war eine auffällige Reklame.
Another habit that I've gotten used to is not tipping at restaurants or cafes. If the service was super exceptional, you can give them €1. But if not, it's already included in the bill and no need to tip in France.
Auf dem Kofferraumdeckel am Heck war eine auffällige Reklamefigur, Softie, aufgeklebt. Aus dem Besitz von Christoph Ketterer fehlt eine Reihe von Gegenständen. Da ist zunächst ein Fotoapparat der Marke Voigtländer, Modell Vito CSR mit der Fabrikationsnummer 7.